Okay, we made it. Oh my gosh, happy Wednesday, y'all. Hello, welcome in. Hi. We are here. Oh my goodness. I can already feel the adrenaline. The adrenaline. Another workout, another day, another time to be. Let's get physical. No. And that song was looping in my brain. Anyways, yeah, it is time. We do the workout. Hello. Yo ho. I had some minor technical difficulties, and that's why the starting soon stream was a little bit longer than it should have been, but it be like that sometimes because yeah. I just want to welcome everyone who has said hello. We have Nimby. Hello, hi. Good to see you, pandas here. Hi. We have Viri. W-Y. I don't know how to pronounce the W-Y, but Viri, we will call you Viri. But yes, hello. Howdy. It's good to see everybody. Twitch is still not loading, which is weird, but I am slowly trying to figure that out. Actually, I cleared my cache and browser and everything. Thought that would fix it, but anyways, it is what it is. More scuff, more troubleshooting on my end. Yeah, so I did a little bit of stretching, but not enough. So I am going to I am attempting to find some music for us, but I'm just gonna just do this. We're just gonna vibe with this for now. So yeah, it is Wednesday. It is time to do the working out and paying a debt and doing our best to stay healthy in this economy and timeline. My goodness, what a week. let's do a little bit of a check-in, like mental, emotionally, where are we? Feel free to let me know. You know, mental space, how we doing? How's the weather where you're at? Like, oh my god, the temperature has dropped, and as I speak, I am going to be stretching my upper body because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, how's the, just curious. I genuinely am curious. How is the weather for some of y'all? I feel like the temperature drop has really affected me. I took like a quick nap earlier because I woke up super early to run some errands, and you know, by the way, I should start the timer. Here, there we go. 5 minutes of stretching, y'all. Feel free to join me. Stretch your arms, roll your shoulders back, do some neck stretches, you know, touch your toes, wiggle your ankles, all that good stuff. It's cold, right? Like in some places it's really gotten cold, and here especially over yonder in Poette land, it has gotten cold. And I don't know if it's the cold that is like affecting my mood. Has anyone observed, and this is like not scientifically documented per se, but does the weather actually affect you in any way? Sometimes when I'm like cold, I feel really what's the word? I'm like not eager to move, if that makes sense. I just want to like bundle up, and I don't want to say it like that because there's a little bit more to it, and I just haven't really put to words the feeling of like I don't know, it's not antisocial, but it's like I'm very reclused. I'm very in my intro version when it's cold. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Let's see. Let's see, you were at a community? And there was karaoke. Oh no! So it happened recently, I see. Okay, New Year's event. Oh no, the greatest love of all? No! That's our community anthem. That is the song of our hearts. No! You can't ruin that. Very says, you're in the reverse. If it gets too hot, you get irritable. Okay, so there is something to that. Yeah, no, when it's super hot, I am sluggish. I don't care where I am. If it's hot, I am in a mood as well. I need, I have overheated and passed out, and I had to get some AC. I need to be in a room of AC and like a cold iced water bottle on my neck for sure. I'm just gonna keep up. You guys are checking in with me, which I really like, and I love to hear your stories, especially if they're eventful. E for effort. Oh no! The karaoke machine said no! Fail! 0! Then again, the karaoke machine scored everyone a 0. Okay, yeah, I hate it when the karaoke machine doesn't accurately like score a person's like thing, like not effort, but like their ability to sing, because there is this one game where it like actually tries to match your pitch, and that's really cool to see, because like if you sing a note and you can see the little thing on the screen, like if you hit the note or if you're like close to it and you can hit that note, then it scores based off of that, almost like a DDR except karaoke. That's pretty cool, and I really appreciate it when the scoring is like at least averagely close to like, you know, around the ballpark. But like if everyone is getting a 0 and like some people did pretty good, or like some people did like really bad and it's like obvious, or some people did, hey, that's pretty good, wow, like it's like your own version or rendition, it should be scored accordingly. I mean, it doesn't have to be like 80% or like 90. It doesn't have to be like even 100. I mean, I'd be happy with like, okay, that's like a 70. That'd be cool. But yeah, it always bugs me when like they don't accurately score. That's no fun. But I miss going karaoke. that sounds really fun, actually. Oh man, New Year's karaoke sounds super fun. I wanted to actually, one of my hopes, it wasn't necessarily a goal, was to actually take singing classes. But I need to, like, it's a lot of budgeting for me, like financial budgeting. I'm very stingy until I'm not. I'm stingy until I'm not, which makes it good because when I need to spend money, I'm okay with that, but otherwise I'm very stingy. So yeah, maybe it'd be nice to actually learn how to sing and be nice. But yeah, greatest love of all. Let's go. There was that. So that's 5 minutes. I don't know if you guys heard the little dinging sound, but that was a little notification that our 5 minutes of stretching has been completed. Woo woo. So if you stretched, good for you. You know, just a little bit of rolling shoulders. You know, if you work in the office all day, as some of us do, I've been there. It's hard to, you know, do that. Ah, yes, back in the days of the Zatsu, and no one could judge me for my shenanigans. Yes, those are good times. I feel really nervous to sing where it's like documented and live because not that I wouldn't want to. I mean, I guess we could do that as like a community event in the Discord where we all take turns and sing a song. That would be so much fun. I would like that. I've done that before with Nexus, or, you know, when we had that little community event, you know, with just us, and that was really fun. Yeah, we would just all choose a song, and you know, like I think I was one of the helpers, like organizers, and we would do little karaoke. We could do that as a community. That'd be fun. I was looking for something to do for the New Year's. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh well, I'm streaming exercising. Wasn't sure if I should do community gaming. I really spaced it. I should have given everyone like a week in advance to kind of be notified, but I kind of just I really dropped the ball there. Speaking of New Year's, dropping the ball on New Year's. Woo. No, yeah, I've been in a weird kind of. I'm slowly like ebbing and flowing through this weird funk, but we do the best we can. So let me 10 minute. So as we continue to chit chat, patty whack, and all that good stuff, we can segue over to the cycling, which is 10 minutes of good old cycling. So I'll still be able to read everyone's messages. So send them in ish. Let's see. Let me get old workout buddy Poe. Gym buddy Poe. Where hither? Where art thou? Oh hey Scylla, good to see you. Hi. Hello. It is approaching the new year. You're figuring attendance? Yes, actually I didn't even think about that, but you have a point. Oh, there is the buddy Poe be like, I'm here. Yeah, to be expected. It is the New Year's celebration, do be like that. And yeah, I mean, I think it's good that people go about, you know, their daily life, and I think it's good that people can touch grass. I encourage that. In fact, I think that's great. Yeah, and that's another thing to consider is like people in different parts of the world are, you know, having different timelines, and it's pretty funny. No, but it's so true. The holidays do be like that. And like, I don't know if you guys like caught wind. I'm not a big holiday person, which is like, it's nice for like get-togethers. I do like birthdays. Those are fun excuses to kind of like hang out, do something extra special. But other than that, yeah, I'm not a huge like holiday person. I used to really enjoy the festivities. Don't know when that changed. Maybe it was like sometime high school and like college, especially when you're working part-time and you just kind of like, oh, but it's just everywhere, right? Like the the decorations, the promotions, the sales, the consumerism. That's definitely why you're not touching oh yeah, some reason to touch grass is because of the holidays, and then there's loafs like me not doing that, keeping to schedule. 3D. Oh hey, Umbra. Hello, welcome. Yes, we are here. You can check back on the last 3 streams. I did kind of a surprise, you know, didn't really hard promote it on socials. I just kind of like snuck it in here, like, yo, this is where we're at right now. A day off, I'll take it, right? Like, I'll take a day off, right? Like, that's pretty cool. Unless you work on a holiday and it's like, what is it? Double or triple pay in some places. So, hey, that's not too bad. In which case, you kind of sacrifice the whole spirit of the holiday for the money. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's good to see everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad to, say hi to folks, and feel free to chat if you want. If not, it's not going to be crazy. I'm not going to be looking at the numbers and obsessing over that, and it can really get to people. But I'm good. I'm really in good company with the folks here. If you have to hop off, no worries. I will just yap as I usually do. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gym Buddy Poe to be doing some cardio. There we go. And I am finally gonna get on the bike because I was stalling. Let me just poof. Let me just poof this. Haha. And I am still the voice. Okay, here we go. On the bike. Alright, I think he can still hear me okay, so it should be good. Alright, so I got a doppelganger. It is what it is. This is my current setup. We deal with it. We don't ask questions. There's just 2 of me and all of you. Alright, so I'm on the stationary bike. I'm good. I'm cycling. You know, I could actually put this on my little workout app. In fact, let me do that just because indoor cycling, let's get it. Let's go get some cardio in. For those of you who have the capacity, if you haven't already and you want to do some stretching, you want to just like be on your phone or tablet, you know, chit-chatting while like reaching for your toes, getting a good stretch in your lower back, doing some yoga poses, I'm all for that. This is a very inclusive space. But if you don't want to, that is also okay. I'm just kindly inviting you. We don't talk about the discrepancies. We just leave it. We don't talk about it. We just have to accept that. Okay, so I think I tried to look for like a cycling movement. But I don't think there is one. I'll look again. But also, I think it'd be hilarious and weird if Gym Buddy Poe is just floating and cycling. So cardio is still cardio. That's my bottom line, is that jumping jacks is still cardio. So I'm okay with cardio. Cycling midair. Bro, I was like actually worried. So I had to think really fast. This current setup with like the lack of mocap and all that, actually it would be really fun if you guys could actually see me struggling in like detail. So the little gestures I do and the funny faces that I make, besides the lack of like facial capture, so like every emotion is just shock and horror right now. It's pretty funny. Technically when an animation can't play, it debugges. Oh no. Yeah, I think for now this is kind of what I've got. So it works, and I'm not gonna try to like mess with it anymore because I don't have the mocap sensors yet. Question mark. Will I get it? I don't know. I think it'd be really fun. it would be really fun. Maybe that's something in the future to shoot for. If not, if you guys are okay with just this kind of setup for now, we just gonna roll with it. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Like I'm not too distressed. Could be better, but this is pretty good. I wanted to play some music, but don't have that going for now. Mokopi? Okay, so there's a lot out there. Actually, there's a lot of these like different sensors and brands, and like there's like the full body suit, there's the gloves, there's the headset, there's like the thing that you clip on. It's like a band that you clip on your wrist and your knees and your hips and your ankles. There's like so many different ones. I'm not entirely sure. It's a little overwhelming, and I'm also not the best tech person. I think I get by. I get by with it, but it's also quite an investment. There was another person I was just lurking and saw their message, and they were like trying to, I think they're trying to either like get rid of, meaning resell, or I think they're trying to resell their like tech setup because they got into an injury and they have like a walker now or whatever, and so they're kind of taking a break from all this like active streaming and stuff. So yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, it just has sensors so that it can read where your hip and like your knee and your ankle is in the space, and it captures that. I mean, you know what, I really did consider, because it's like once a week, I did consider looking for a place that had like a room set up where it's all of it is like set up. But I was like, nah, that is one that's not sustainable for me, and that's just, I don't think there's anything like that right where I'm at. So but also I just want to welcome Kingman. Welcome, happy almost New Year-ish. Was it brain is not working right now. Not belated, holy crap, I can't think right now. That's another thing, words are just not happening. It is a big investment and I'm not really ready for it. That's what the word I was looking for was Eve. I'm so sorry, I had a massive brain dump. Anyways, happy New Year Eve. New Year's Eve. Happy 2026 soon, right? Very, very soon. According to the, what is it? I'm gonna get it right this time. It's the Gregorian. Yes, the Gregorian calendar, New Year, where the months, the naming of the months don't make sense, or it's not accordingly to the numbering, because like October, octo is like 8, but why is October not the 8th month? Questions! I have questions! Big goals for YouTubing in 2026? Oh man, I love these questions, but at the same time I dread these questions because I'm so nervous. I feel like I should be realistic, and I feel, this is just my perspective, this is my experience, I could be more negative, but I'm also trying to be realistic. I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like I'm hitting some resistance in my flow, in my workflow, in terms of creating content, and it's really bothering me because I don't know how to find my own style and my own voice, and I think that's really important. I feel like I talk the best when it's like a natural, free form, like flow like this, but at the same time, if I'm not careful and I say the wrong thing and people are like unforgiving, then I look like an idiot, which is like I'm okay with, because I don't, you know, like, but it's also not good, because when I'm trying to like provide information, it should be as accurate as possible, right? And then I'm getting like really nervous with kind of the direction of information and like the technology that's available, and then just how everything is. So Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I think I want to like say my fears and concerns are valid, but at the same time, I don't want to just like validate my experience. I also want to like find a solution, like kind of like push through this uncertainty. So that's something I'm still trying to figure out. So in terms of going back to answer the question, big goals for VTubing, I would really like to push like meaningful content that I can create. So I have found a lot of resources from people who are like therapists, right? They're licensed, they're doctors, they're clinical therapists, and I just have all this resource and all of it makes sense to me. And I'm like, yo, I know this can help someone. People need to know this. Like, this shouldn't be like hidden. Like, this should be something that like is common knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, we should learn about like taxes. We should have learned about taxes in like middle school or high school. Yeah, especially high school or college or whatever, right? Filing our taxes or whatever, or just like these little like life things. So for example, forgive me, I don't remember the exact name, so I'm just gonna go off of memory. It was called emotional, there's a word, method. It's emotional accountability. It's emotional accountability method. It's something along that line. And I recently like learned about it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so important, and I strive to do this, and I know I make mistakes, and I've made mistakes, but it's so important. And it's like these types of resources and information I want to like pull together and share, right? And like maybe give credit, like, hey, and I found it from here, so you know, check it out. So in the same sense, I'm like a curator, right? I'm not like some like I know everything and this is the truth. No, it's just like, this is interesting, check it out, see if it helps you. Sorry, I'm also out of breath because I'm like cycling, and that was 10 minutes. Really quick, I think if notes are necessary, having a Google Doc on the side is beneficial. Oh gosh, you know, it seems really obvious, but Lord Umbra, that is really helpful. I think I have this like thing where like I have so many tabs and windows. It's a little daunting. So, but I think you're right. I think I need to just look at another thing. So my setup right now is like dual monitor screen. I have like the windows kind of smaller, and then like it's just a lot. It's like like overstimulating sometimes. But no, you're right. I think having notes to guide me, keep me focused, have main points, because I do, as you know, ramble, tangent. I tangent a lot, and I like to like circle back to the main point. And I always really like to hear other people's thoughts, right? Like if someone says like, oh, you know, I've tried this, it didn't work, maybe I did it this way, maybe I did it wrong, or like, oh, I like this idea, I've never tried it. You know, I like to like get that a conversation from others and point of view, and sometimes that, you know, tangents into other things. So having a document like a Google Doc on the side for me to just like be able to see visually, tangibly, and not keep it all in my potato brain is so important. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that, because sometimes I need to hear it. It seems so obvious, like no duh, like keep notes, but it is a little overwhelming. But I will find a way. So that would be nice to have, so we can start a discussion and have it organized, have it focused, have it sensible, and something that is meaningful. Talking during cardio can be really tough. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm getting such a workout. Notes can help you keep track while still, exactly, yes, permitting the tangents. Yeah, so the 42 seconds is for later when I do my planks. The planks are 40 seconds, but I need 2 seconds to like get the thing. How do I say it? I need like 2 seconds to set up. I don't have like a clicker. It would be kind of cool to have one of those, what is it, like a Stream Deck, where like I have the Stream Deck like close to me and all I have to do is just press it while I'm like ready to start. But what I do is like I set it at 42 seconds, and then for 40 seconds, and then it takes me 2 seconds to like move from my mouse to back on the mat and then in position quickly. Yeah, all kinds of technical things, guys, and I don't want to gatekeep. I like to be super transparent, and that is the process. That is the process. Sorry. Just turning over Gym Buddy Poe like an omelet. Nobody saw that. No one. No, you didn't see anything. It's cool. The jank, not the dank. I don't even know what that word means, honestly. I just moist. Quick, clip it. There's nothing to clip. We're good. So, I will segue into the push-ups, even though it's really funny because I'm actually having more fun chatting with you guys. This might be it's not TMI, but it's more of like, again, transparency. Before the stream, I was feeling a certain kind of way. not a very good feeling, kind of like it's one of those days, you know? It's just one of those days. It felt like a Monday blues, but it's like Wednesday. Maybe I can call it the Wednesday woes. I had the Wednesday woes, and I almost canceled today's stream. I wasn't feeling it, but you know what I said to myself? I said, nah, it's gonna be okay. Exercising will be good. Whatever happens, happens. And I do feel a little bit better. I kind of perked up. There's a word for it as well. It's like, it has something to do with like external perception. I don't know if it's like external validation, but yeah, there's a word for it. I learned it briefly, very quickly. It's gonna be poke. It's gonna be pokey. Pokey dokey. Everything will be pokey dokey. Yes, it's gonna be a-okay. We will survive. We will get through this and it'll be okay. So yeah, I was able to get through that moment of funk, if you will. Another thing is, I think I was also hungry and tired. Yeah, so I'll just say I experienced the hangry. The hangry hit me earlier, and that did not help. So what did I do? I quickly made myself some food. I made maybe a protein shake earlier, so I'll have that to help me build muscle after my workouts. Just, you know, a little bit of protein shake to kind of as a little treat. It's chocolate. And then I have my dinner later. So I'm good. I'm happy. I feel content. I feel satisfied. I'm in good company. I'm happy to be here. Those gains, we do be getting those gains. Yes, it'll be good. So without further ado, I am going to do the thing that I always do, because I need to move the stationary bike. There's a lot of clunking sounds because it's metal. It's got some sounds to it. It's got some, what was it, bells and whistles? Okay, it's not that fancy. It's cheap and old, but it works. So I'll keep him. I'll keep her. What's her name? Lanos? That's the brand. Sometimes I call inanimate objects based off of their brand. So like I have this paper shredder, right, for sensitive information, like whatever I get in the mail, and the brand is called shoot, why am I drawing a blank? Aurora. That's the brand. I'm not even getting sponsored for this, but the paper machine thing, paper shredder is called Aurora, so I call her, Aurora. just put the paper on Aurora. We'll get to it later. So my stationary bike is called, I guess, Lanos. Lanos, my stationary bike. You've done solid. Thank you, buddy. All right, here we go. You know what? You already been introduced to Lanos. They're not that loud, I wouldn't think. But Lanos, you gotta scoot, buddy. We're gonna move you over here and get you back later. And then I'm gonna okay, Lanos, you don't have to hip bump me like that. Sorry, I bump into things all the time. Okay, so yoga mat. Let's go. Look at me, not even muting. Oh god. Corner Poe is not having a good day. Oh boy. The scuff is happening! I forgot to mute! Let's go! Get that, get those gains! Get that yoga mat! Let's go! What? Let's go. One more. Okay. Nice and straight. Okay. So what are we doing? We are doing push-ups. Push-ups are not my favorite. When am I not freaking out? It's part of my personality. I'm like a chihuahua sometimes. Applehead chihuahua. I think apple-headed chihuahuas are so funny. They just look funny. You know how like chihuahuas are shaking either because they're cold or because of anxiety? Yeah, that's me, but anxiety. But we make do. We make do. It's for the kicks and giggles. We're fine. We're fine, fam. Don't worry about it. No one's freaking out. We are calm. We are calm. We are good. Remember to breathe. You used to hate push-ups? Just do more of them. Dude, I love that mentality. Actually, that's the best mentality ever. Don't like it? Do it some more. Just until you get better at it. That's actually, that's pretty helpful, actually. Where is it? Here it is. The push-up. So, Gym Buddy Poe is gonna do the exposure therapy. No, for real, it is though. Gym Buddy Poe is gonna execute these flawlessly because they're just perfect like that. That's okay. Wait, Gym Buddy Poe. Okay, there we go. Yes, the push-ups. We are doing the push-ups. Okay, cool. Push-ups. I hate push-ups. I don't want to say I hate them because that's not gonna help me get better at them. Chef's kiss. Perfect. Mwah. But let's see. I guess we're gonna y'all are gonna hear me struggle. Let me just take away the timer because that's no longer needed for this exercise. We gonna do it. I'm gonna poof the corner one. Floating away. No, look, I'm on the ground. Look, Gym Buddy Poe. On the ground, not in the gyms. Don't you see? I've set it up perfectly. Okay. All right, let's do this. Oh my god, I got this. By the way, has anyone watched Physical 100 or like Physical Asia? Bro, tell me what you think about the teams from Physical Asia. I love them. Especially the strongman from Australia, his name was Eddie. Dude, his socials are so funny. They're doing little skits with everyone else, like little reels. They're so cute. Yeah, did anyone, what kind of shows do you guys watch? Push-ups are fine. You just did a push-up workout. Let's go. That's nice. Cool. Very nice. All right. Sorry, I'm just gonna be that one person who does the assisted push-ups until my upper body strength will catch up to my mental attitude towards doing these. All right, here we go. Whew. All right. Be like Eddie. Be like what's his name? Amoti. Let's go. All right, here we go. Do 1, 2, 3, got this. 4, 5, oof, I'm feeling it in the pits. 6, I'm gonna feel this later. 7, I don't like it. 8, give me a second. 9, one more. Do this. 10. All right. we're good, we're good. I got this. Don't psych myself out. Oh my god, it was just 10. Recently I've been watching Pluribus. Never heard of that. It's about a defiant lesbian being one of the last sane people on Earth. Let's go! Sounds interesting. I like a good LGBTQ storyline. Ultra strong woman Polark. Let's go! Let me actually, my workout needs to be updated. I guess I didn't update it. So we did this. I just did my first set. And then, poof. So lately I've been noticing that after my workouts on Wednesdays, like on a Thursday, I'll actually feel, and like it's super easy, right? Like I'm not trying to show off. You know, I haven't worked out for a long time, so this is good for me. If someone out there is doing their own workout, that's awesome. But yeah, no, I've been feeling it in the pecs, the what is it? There's a muscle group. Yeah, it's like the minor pectorals. It's basically upper chest. And like I felt it kind of when I'm coming up and pushing up off the ground, kind of like near my armpits. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to feel it. I want to work on the biceps and triceps. I think the triceps is on the behind the arm, right? Let me just double check. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. Workout is going great. Let me see. Triceps. I used to what was it? I used to do some dumbbell work. Yeah, the triceps are on the back, and then the biceps are in the like when people do the flexing of the arm, and that's the bicep. Yeah, okay. I always get those kind of. Yeah, I want to like work on like toning the triceps because I don't know about you guys, but like sometimes there's like a little flab. Does anyone else have like the flab on the arm on the bottom? I don't like that. I kind of want to like tone it up. Tricep soreness. That's a sign of a good sign of a good push up. Yes, that is a good sign of a push up. That means you're doing the form. You're activating that group of muscles, so that's really good. Lateral raises with dumbbells. Lateral raises. Just double check. Have I done those? Oh, it's where you have the dumbbells and you like lift your entire arm up. Yeah, those are pretty good. I've done those before. Haven't in a while. Skin do be stretchy, yeah. And it needs to just tone up a little. It's also like part of aging, right? Like your body will get what's the word? The word I can think of is your body just loosens up, right? So like if you want to like have a certain like maintenance of it, you know who I'm thinking of right now? Itoe from Final Draft and from Physical Asia. He was on Team Japan. Man is redefining what it's like to be in your 40s. And then the joke is like he's aging backwards, and like that is so inspirational. Like the fact that he's like, nah, you're hitting your prime. You can keep going. Just keep feeding your body, caring about what you do, you know, be mindful of the exercises, work on like toning certain different areas of your body. And yeah, he like the shoulder, like I think when he was in Final Draft his shoulders were not as toned, but then like I noticed that in Physical Asia, like he just seemed a little bit more toned. I was like, whoa, man is working. He is putting in the effort. Man is doing the work, putting in the time. I'm like, mad respect. Some of the girls from Korea, I love that they do CrossFit, and like one of the girls is like about my height. I think she weighs more than me because she has obviously more muscle, but that's pretty inspiring to like be able to see like, hey, that's kind of like my body type. I could get to that. That is somewhat possible. And it is kind of a big deal, especially since you know, things happen and you know, life gets to you, and you know, it's just, I won't get into it, but it is what it is. Like, you know, stuff happens and we persevere. All right, so that was one set. I did 10 push-ups. I'm yapping to just pass the time. I'll probably do my next set. All right, King, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Have a good time with friends and fam. It's always good. If you do karaoke, let me know what songs you sing. It better have been The Greatest Love of All, because that's an important song. Sandbag and crate carrying? Dude, I would take one crate and the crate's just gonna fall on me. I'd just drag it. I'd just be dragging the crate at that point, pushing it with my entire body. But yeah, King, happy 2026. I almost said 2023 because I'm going backwards. But no, 2026, because it's not 2023. We're in the future. That will be nice. Now I'm just spacing out because brain just went in a weird direction. This doesn't always happen. No, it does actually. It does happen. What am I saying? This happens all the time. Okay, never mind. Just trying to cope, but it's not working. You know, I was trying to look for some workout music, but I haven't tested. I was already running like a few minutes late, and then my perfectionism kicked in. I'm like, no, I need to start on time. I'm already a minute late, so I didn't get to choose music. So I don't know if this is the right music. Let me see if I saved anything on my playlist. I'll just play it safe. Flattened by heavy objects. Yes. Flattened by the heavy objects. Panic over a minute. I don't want that. No. Panicking over a minute late. Hi, I am Poe, and I'm a perfectionist, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Oh my gosh, the fact that I'm looking up music in real time is kind of not what I want. No, this one should work. But it's only 3 minutes long. Give me okay, this one should work. Is it royalty free though? Being on time do be a virtue though. Yeah, like what is it? There's certain cultures that really value time, which is pretty nice. Okay, this should be okay. It's upbeat music. Right, let me just do that, and then we try this. Oh, but you guys can't hear it. What? What's going on? Oh boy. Let's see what I got here. Yo, what's good? Well, that's no fun. I can hear the music, but you guys can't. What happened? Punctuality. Yeah, I think punctuality is important because it's like you are anticipating, you're paying attention, it shows you care, you're thinking about, you know, respecting. I think there's a level of respect, which is really nice. Yeah, Mob, it's good to see you. Yay. I am trying to, now I'm kind of concerned. Why is this? It wasn't like this before. Why? Now I can't do my push-ups. Perfect. All part of the not planned plan. Well, that's not cool. Hold on. This one has an ad. We don't like ads. That is very weird. Huh. Wait, does it have to do with the setting? Oh my god. Alright. We do be troubleshooting, fam. It was working last time. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I might know what it is. Maybe? Maybe not. Wow. Alright. Technical difficulty has hit. We need to figure out, oh, why the music's not playing. Oh, this might be why. Yes? No? There we go. Oh, that's too loud. Sorry, guys. My bad. Better? This is okay. Alright, thank you. My goals this upcoming year? I hope so too. That would be nice. Thank you, Moth. I appreciate the good vibes, the good feeling. I think the audio is playing. We got something going. Something kind of upbeat and cheery to motivate us into the new year. Music surprise! I hope I didn't blast anybody's eardrums. I hate it when it does that. I'm so sorry. It should just like automatically mute so I can adjust that. But no. Yeah, it was like set up last stream, so I don't know what happened. Be doing some weird stuff. Well, wakey wakey! Eggs and bakey, it's 2026! Time to work out and get a move on. Alright, okay, alright, I'm gonna poof the corner po, and we're gonna do the next set after, I don't know, after too much stalling. Alright. Yeah, thanks for the good vibes, Moth. I appreciate it. Hope you're well. Hope, you know, you find good health, prosperity, happiness, and all that good stuff. Yeah, make things happen. Let's go. All right, speaking of which, I gotta do my next set on the downbeat. Let's go. Ah, here we go. 1, ah. 2. Okay, I feel it in the triceps. That was a good one. 3, let's go. Oh my god. That is 4. Whew. I really don't like these, but that's okay. We do them anyways. 5. Whew. Don't like it. Still gotta do them. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh my goodness, one more. It's got this. Okay, here we go. Oof. That is 10, I'm done, I'm free. For now. What is my heartbeat? Like every time I do these, I feel like once I'm done, my heart just kind of like goes a little crazy. It's like, oh, you need more blood flow? You need more oxygen? Well, let me help with that. Dude, my heart rate was 137 just a minute ago doing these. What the heck? That's, no. I don't know if that's normal. I've never... My body is working hard for these push-ups, man. A little too hard. I think this is... Shouldn't be this difficult, but it is. Because upper body strength needs some work. But I never skip leg day. I will gladly do leg day. Just lower this a little bit. Alright, yeah, I'm feeling it in the, like, armpit area. And, like, a few of them I felt it in my tricep because I was, like, focusing on form. But then I got sloppy because I was compensating, and then it got kind of weird. You are a finite number of push-ups away from being amazing. I like that. I like that mentality. That phrase, that's a really good thing to say. Ah. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. I never really monitored that. I'm just noticing that my body feels like it's really activating. Like I can feel my heart and I can feel like my muscles like really working. And I guess it's just because it's like I haven't worked out in a while. So this is normal. So for anyone who's also feeling the same way and thinking, you're really weak like me, it's normal. You just keep at it, keep going. You'll look back and be like, no problem. I did it. You survived. You're only getting stronger. Yeah. That's a normal feeling, for sure, for sure. I have to remind myself that sometimes that this is part of the process. It's uncomfortable, you want to stop, but you know this is good, you're building muscle. It's good. Breathe, breathe. Remember to just breathe. You know, this is part of the psychological component of working out, which is really interesting. It's funny because like sometimes when I was younger, I would say, I can do it, I can do it. But then literally my body is like, stop. What is it? Like the muscle fatigue, in which case you kind of have to like find a balance, right? You can't be Goku. Not everyone can be Goku. You just have to build up to it slowly. But that was when I was like 12 or 13 years old. You know, you're like invincible when you're that young. You're like, I can do anything. I'm free. I'm amazing. Wee. Yeah, the tracking is really helpful. Or just if you've had experience doing any kind of workout and then you kind of know your body, you know your limits, and that's another thing that I was told. You don't have to add more weights, you could just do more sets, you know, which is interesting. And after 30, everything lies. I don't believe in that. I have Itoi. Itoi will lead the way for me. I will be glorious in my early, late, and mid 30s. And into my 40s, I will be striving for the gains that Itoi and who else? Amoti and all of them. Eddie. He's like a giant teddy bear. 400-pound teddy bear that could crush you, but still a teddy bear, in my opinion. He's so sweet. Such a nice guy. I think the strongman from Australia in Physical Asia, he works with children with disabilities, I think particularly autism, and that takes a lot of patience and a lot of heart. And not only that, he still finds time to focus on his health and like well-being and fitness, which I think is pretty cool. Mad respect. Yeah, pretty cool. Very cool. Team Mongolia was really awesome. What was it? I think they're having the next season is like something about Mongolia. It's gonna be on Netflix. I'm looking forward to it. No, Panda, why are you saying no? No for what? No, who? Who said no? I don't believe in no's. Not all the time. Sometimes I'm the one who's saying no, but no. What are we knowing about? The gains? Never say no to gains. Ugh. I'm just trying to wiggle out. I'm stalling. I'm giving my armpits a moment to just not feel stressed from that. Sometimes what helps is like I cross both arms and like give myself like a self hug. There's a little bit of stretch. Yeah, they're doing an entire show around the Mongolian team. I'm stoked. I loved Team Mongolia in Physical Asia. They were pretty awesome. And then like kind of learning about their culture, and oh, it was so epic watching them towards the end with the castle siege. That was so epic. Bro, what was it? It was Orgel. Orgel was like, come on guys, let's do it this way. And like the captain was like, all right, we've got nothing to lose. And yo, it worked. Man's got brains and brawn. I think he recently won like $5,000 in like a fighting competition. I don't remember if it was like with one championship or whatever, but it was like some MMA fighting competition, and he won that contest, which I thought was pretty cool. No to becoming old boomers. Okay, I agree with no to becoming old boomers. Yeah. We cannot know? Oh, but we do. We strive to know. We say no to becoming old boomers, though. That's the only thing I know. All right. We'll do the next set. I'll stop stalling. All right, I got this. All right, here we go. Here we go, let go. Okay, let's go. Next set, last set of push-ups. Ah, got this. I do. I believe. All right. I'm gonna focus on form. Try to isolate those triceps. Here we go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Okay, that's really good form, but it's really hard. Okay, down. All the way up. 3. Down. Oh my God. 4. Here we go. 5. Dude, I can't even say down. I'm like holding my breath. Here we go. 5. No, that was 6. That was 6. I swear that was 6. Oh my God. Trying to get the form is crazy. That is madness. 7. Bro, I just bent my elbow a little bit and I could just feel pain. Okay, I gotta redo that last one. That was terrible. That was really bad. That's not a good 7. I gotta redo number 7. I can't be having that. No, I don't accept that. Okay, that's a 7. Okay, that's an 8. Okay, that's a 9. One more. Here we go. Oh my God, okay, that's a 10, I'm done. Oh my God, I'm in pain. Bro, I was focusing on form so hard, and then like I did the first 2 really good. Oops. The first 2 really good, and then my elbow gave out. It went sideways, you know, like a chicken wing. I try to do it where the elbows bend, and then the elbows are tucked under, like, how do I say? What is it? It's like when you do martial arts and you pull your fist to your belt side, and then your elbows are pointing to the back. I try to do it like that so that it's like close to my body. Oh my God, that was really bad. And then on the 7th one that I had to redo, my elbow went sideways. It just shot out. It was like compensating so hard. I only bent halfway and then I just popped back up. I was like, no, that's not a push-up. That's not, I don't know what that is. Yeah, oh my gosh. I need to do more like dumbbells to help. It's always a struggle, y'all. It's always a struggle with the push-ups, but it is what it is. One of these days, I won't have so much to complain about and I'll just do them. Won't be a problem. But that day is not today. But it'll be one day. All right, let's do, we're gonna do, I think I can do sit-ups. I think I can like transition to sit-ups pretty quickly, actually. Let me just, how do I do? Wee! Are we feeling the burn? We are in the burn. I am not, okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Push up, sit-ups. No more push-ups, get me out of here. All right, here we go. We're gonna do sit-ups soon. Here we go. Upper body strength. I just need to accept it. I have this aversion. I have a mental aversion, and I just need to have fun with it, and then the aversion goes away. That's why I'm talking so much, because I'm trying to like come to terms like, this is okay. Even though I am in pain. But it's not like a bad pain. It's like a, oh, my muscles are activating, and I will get stronger in due time. As long as I fuel my body with protein shakes. All right. How are we doing out there, fam? We good? We still alive? We still enjoying the, I don't know what this is, the shenanigans? The good thing is I do feel warmer. We're alive. Alive is good. Surviving, thriving, all good things. Okay, just catching my breath really quick, and then we'll transition to some sit-ups, which I really like sit-ups. I like the core exercises a lot. I'm really eager to build up to doing weighted squats again. As I've mentioned in previous stream, I have a weighted vest that I've gotten for like, I have it, I've gotten it, I don't know, I feel like this was since like 2017 or 2016. I feel like I've had this vest. It's unopened. It's just sitting in my closet and I'm like, oh, hello friend. Long time no see. So I'll eventually whip that out once I'm able to complete this beginner workout routine and fulfill my quota from last year's charity stream where you guys racked up 30 minutes of planks. Yeah. Congratulations. We helped families, children with UNICEF, also encouraging me to do planks. No regrets, just questions. It's all good though. So yeah, once I complete this, it'll be good. Quota! Yeah, about that. We'll have to do that again sometime. Good stuff, good stuff. Yes, it was glorious. I think, yeah, no, it's documented. It's on my old streams from when we did the 2-week charity stream. So if anyone's curious, that's why I'm doing this workout routine, but also in conjunction with mental health, because as we know, physical health can change the brain chemistry and help with that. So without further ado, I'm gonna yeet corner po and we're gonna get those sit-ups. Yeah boy, let's go. All right. I do wish that like my feet could be like planted better. I don't know. I don't really have anything to hold my feet down, but it is what it is. Yeah, the weighted vest, man. It's been there for a bit. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to follow. I'm actually gonna try to follow Gym Buddy Po's rhythm. So down 1, down 2, down 3, down 4, down 5. Okay, it's catching up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'll be feeling it. 14, 15, okay, give me a second. 15, 16, oh my god. 17, all right, we're on 17. I can't keep up with that pace while maintaining the form that I want. All right, I'm gonna do it at my own pace now. I was at 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's one set. Oh boy. All right, so as I observed, something I've observed is if my back doesn't go all the way down on the mat, I can keep up with Gym Buddy Po's like tempo. But then I noticed if I do that until like 7 or 8 or 9, that's when I start to feel my abs. And then I kind of do this thing where my back slowly hits the ground more. And then I have to engage my already engaging cores, my core muscles, and that gets harder, and that's when I start to slow down. So then I can kind of like keep that up until like 14, 15, 16, and then by then I like slowing down because like my core is like, all right, hold up, calm down. So, and then in which case I switch to my own tempo, and I actually put my back all the way down to the ground, and then I come up and I really feel my core engaging. The thing that I'm not doing is the back of my head isn't always like touching the mat. So my neck is always like kind of like ready to come up again. I don't know if that affects the form. I think it kind of does. Essentially, you don't want your head to like lean forward. You want that to come from your core, essentially. Like you want most of that from your core. So in a way, I guess it's like a compensation where I'm like using a little bit of momentum to kind of like bring me back up instead of like the raw muscle. Just something to observe and to note when you're doing these. I could slow it down. But when I see Gym Buddy Poe doing the sit-ups so perfectly, I'm like, I want to do that too. I want to try. But then I realize I'm not quite there yet. And that's okay. At least I'm motivated. Okay. All right, catching my breath. Let me just check my heart rate. Oh, I should probably turn off the workout. For real, Gym Buddy Poe is like, can't stop this, won't stop this, nah. Let me see. What is I am curious. Okay, so my heart rate was 139, so yeah, that's, oh no, 142. Okay, 142. Yeah, the blood is circulating in my veins. I'm just giving myself like a minute to catch my breath. But it's kind of nice to feel like, hey, this is uncomfortable, but like, what's the word? It's uncomfortable in a good way because like, I know it's progress. Because like, if this was easy, that means I'm not going anywhere. But if it's like just uncomfortable enough, then I know that this is working. It's not too easy, because I don't want like a too easy workout, right? I actually do want to feel sore the next day, because then I know that, all right, the workout was intense just enough. I'm not trying to go crazy, and then I can heal by the end of like the week, right? Like a Friday, Saturday, I'm pretty good, and then ready for Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Okay, we got this. We go again. We're gonna do the second set of 20 sit-ups. Here we go. This time I'm gonna just go my own pace, my own thing. I'm wondering if I should change the background music to something a little bit more cutesy. Cause, let me think. Planks, I'll probably want some more like active, engaging, inspirational music, but let me see. No, I think this is still okay, right? No, I think I need this. No, I need this kind of like upbeat for sit-ups. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, oh, teehee. All right, I got this. All right, here we go, here we go. Just pausing, thinking, regretting, nothing. Here we go, one more. One more set. Go up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8, go up 9, up 10, up 11, up 12, up 13, up 14. Gonna come up 15, come up 16. Okay. Up 17, up 18, up 19. All right, last one. Okay. Up 20. Whew. All right, that was another 20 at my own pace because I didn't want to feel rushed. Let me go ahead and update that. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. That set was interesting. I had my head like touch the mat this time, gently, obviously. And I felt more engagement of my core muscles when I did that. I think it's because I wasn't relying on momentum from my, like, you know, the swinging of the torso. Whew. So that is a thing. Form is very important. Whew. Good stuff, folks. This is good stuff. Yee, we're alive. Grab a water break if you need. Let's see what else. It's not easy doing this. Some days you wonder, oh, why should I do this? And you just gotta remember, just gotta remind yourself that it's for your health, it's for your future, it's for the happy hormones that you don't necessarily get from doom scrolling, right? It's different. Have I eaten yet? I had 2 cups of ramen because I was hungry. Emergency ramen. Have I eaten yet? I have a protein shake and I have some noodles with some chili. I got a bucket of chili from Costco, and so I have a little bit. It's like maybe like 1 cup and then some, like a cup and a half. Yeah. So I have a cup and a half of Costco chili, which is a little salty, but otherwise I do really like it. It has tomatoes, beans, and the meat, and a little bit of cheese, so you get the protein, right, the carbs, a little bit of everything. Got some noodles for the extra carbs. I do have some mac and cheese as well. It's like from yesterday. So some mac and cheese in the fridge for tomorrow as well. But thank you for asking, because it's important to eat. Sometimes my appetite is not good, but I have to remind myself that if I'm trying to like gain any form of muscle or like, you know, keep the gains that I'm making so much effort to earn from the workout, then I should probably like have the calories to support that. And it's a real thing. And for those of you guys who don't got the funds for food stamps. Get your fresh veggies from the farmer's market. Your Uber Eats delivery was delayed. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Why? What? Is there like traffic? Oh no. I thought it was one of those like self-driving cars that like lost its way. Dang, Uber Eats, gosh darn it. Why you know on time? Oh man. Definitely stay hydrated, you know. Yikes. Yeah, I haven't had any bad experiences with Uber Eats. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like food that was delayed. An hour is crazy, yeah. There's no Waymo? Oh, not yet. Actually, it might be really difficult for a Waymo to travel in places. New places are gonna be interesting for the self-driving cars to navigate and figure out, especially if it's like really densely populated. Or if it's like really spaced out, it'd probably be really easy, like if it's out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe in time. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. All right, one more set. I'm a little nervous because I think my body is like screaming at me and I'm just ignoring it because I didn't eat a whole lot today. It's true. When I had to go run an errand early this morning, I just grabbed like a hot Vietnamese coffee, which was so delicious. And then I came back and I kind of took a nap. I was so tired. And yeah. And sometimes like coffee or caffeine can like suppress my appetite as well. So that's kind of something to be aware of. But I did have some cup ramen noodles as fuel, but definitely, you know, I'm gonna get a quick sip of some of the protein shake or water or something really quick. Give me a second, just so that I have something. But yeah, I'm reading your comment about like having milk, and I definitely put like a small cup of Greek yogurt. Or no, it wasn't Greek. It was like something else. It was like vanilla. I don't think it was Greek yogurt per se, but it was some kind of yogurt into my protein shake. So that helps. That adds a bit of nutrition to it. So that's good. Let me think. What else did I have today? Yeah, I think I have a bit of a calorie deficit. But I'll probably load up on the carbs again after my workout. I would like to have food. Like I should eat. It's not that I don't have food. It's more like I forget to eat or I don't feel hungry. This has been like an ongoing thing for me. It's not an eating disorder. It's just like an appetite thing. So I just need to remind myself to eat. That's all. Okay. And we go. Next set. Here we go. We gonna eat. Okay. Yeah, the milk really helps. Oh, okay. Yeah, enjoy the food. Food is good. We likes the food. Yes. Enjoy the nutrients. Did I spell that right? Did the message go? Okay, there we go. There's a little bit of a delay. There we go. While they are getting their nutritious dinner or meal, I'm gonna continue. Here we go, I guess. Last set. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you made your lunch. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Yes, enjoy. Enjoy. Ah. Enjoy the lunchy. Go up 6, up 7, 8, 9, 10, up 11. Now I'm burping. I'm burping because I took a drink of the protein shake and all right, here we go. What was I? 10, 11, 12. Catching my breath at 12. Go up 13. Up 14. 15. Down. We are gonna come back up. Ugh. Is that 15? I think that was 15. 14, 15? Yeah. I'm somewhere in that ballpark range. 16. No, I'm at 16. I'm having this moment where I'm like spacing out. 16. Here we go. 17. 18. 19. One more. Come up. 20. All right. I am feeling my abs. I'm feeling my abs. All right, that was, I believe that was 20. I don't know anymore. I was hangry earlier. Were you, Scylla, were you there when I mentioned I was hangry? I was grumpy earlier today, and I wasn't sure. But then I just had some ramen noodles, and I took a nap and then had some ramen noodles and felt a little bit better. Hangry is a real thing. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, hangry is a real thing sometimes. And also the weather was like super cold, so I was already kind of feeling really like just cold and like uncomfortable from like the sudden temperature drop, I guess. I wasn't really mentally prepared for the sudden temperature drop. I wish it was like not so dreary looking outside, but I guess I can't really control the weather. But I'm glad I decided to continue with today's stream, because I think exercise can really perk someone's mood up. Yeah. If anything, it kind of changes your brain chemistry, if that's not convincing. Yeah. I knew I should have like gotten something to eat, like either, I guess after the errand that I had to run so early in the morning, I should have just picked up like a sandwich or like a nice bagel or something nice, you know, filling. I don't know, like it's a salmon bagel with the lox or whatever, the capers. The capers. That would have been nice with some onions, lettuce, cream cheese. But no, I said nah. I think I was too tired to think. That's another thing. When you're like malnourished, you can't think straight. And then not only can you not think straight, if you add in some sort of like emotional, like heightened emotion, and you're hungry, like malnourished and moody, that's gotta be something. Malnourished and moody. We're gonna call it the double M. The M&M of mental health. malnourished and moody. That's gotta be a thing. Oh boy. Alright, so sit-ups are done. I have completed my sit-ups. I am free. What do I? Gotta do planks now. Oh boy. Planks. Here we go. Or a bommy. Oh dude, bommy sounds so good right now. I know this super good bommy place, and the owner of the shop is super nice. He and his wife and like are just super nice people. And then they're just like they're very welcoming. And then the food's really good too. So I'm like, hey, friendly and delicious food. Yeah, friendly people. Feels really neighborly, which is really nice in the city or any kind of metropolitan area. You know, like I feel like in those types of like situations, it's really easy to just be like another statistic or another customer. But when someone like takes the time to like, oh hey, you know, like remember your name or say, hey, it's nice to see you, how have you been, long time no see, and it's not too busy, they can do a little bit of small chatting. I don't know, it's kind of nice. It's a nice impression. So I have that's like my go-to bommy place. And then there's another place that has really good pho. So good. I don't know, there's just something about the broth, it's just so good. Oh nice! Hey, let's go! I love that. I do really appreciate, like, it's not even customer service. I mean, it is, but it's more like personable interaction. They're just personable. It's like personability, personality. Yeah, it's a nice experience, which is really cozy and just, I don't know, makes you feel happy when you leave. Because I don't always have that experience everywhere I go, so when I do find it, I'm just really touched by it. I'm just really like, oh, wow. So it's not even friendly, it's just like so personable. It's very warm and welcoming, which is nice. What stuck with you? Was it the lady saying hi to you on the street? Oh. Yeah, it's those little things, right? Yeah, no, oh my gosh, if I can just say really quick, the new part-time job that I have, which I'm pretty happy about, more or less. I mean, there's a few things here and there, but it's still very like pleasant. I've been getting a lot of compliments from some of the guests that I help, and especially the women and some of the gentlemen who come in, right, looking for gifts for their partner or just for themselves. They've been very, very, very kind and very grateful, which, you know, you don't really see that. And so when you receive that gratitude or like, wow, thank you so much for helping me find what I needed, you know, and giving me all this information, I'm just like really, oh, you're welcome. And sometimes I don't even tell them to buy anything or do anything in particular. Like, I'm not trying to sell them anything. And I said that to someone the other day. I was like, even if you don't buy anything like right now or whatever, it's more important that you, you know, find something that's good for you. And if I can help you like figure that out through just like what I know, then like, you know, that's fine. It's kind of an interesting, it's an interesting kind of experience. Yeah, it's really nice when you can kind of help someone be more thoughtful. And I feel like these little interactions where you get that opportunity to make someone's day kind of allow them to pause and think, oh wait, that was a person that I ran into today, and they were very very friendly and warm and welcoming, and maybe the world's not such a bad place after all, kind of thing, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so well said. Yeah, absolutely. There's a bit of like feeling seen. Yeah, it's a positive interaction for sure. I don't know if this is, maybe this is TMI, so I guess I don't really have to mention it, but I wear contact lenses, right? And I have colored contacts, and I didn't do this on purpose, but it just so happens that one contact lens is blue and the other one is like a greenish color. I just thought that was really funny. I did not plan that. This, like, sometimes like a contact, you lose it or it dries up in one eye and then like you rub it out and like, you know, so you have to like get another one of the same color. So that happened for like 2 of my different colored contacts, and so yeah. So I've been getting compliments about my eyes. And I'm like, no, these are just colored contacts. The biology of genetics doesn't work this way. Unfortunately. Yeah, but I do need to buy, I do need to get more contacts. That's why I don't have glasses. Yeah, I don't want my glasses to fly off my face while I'm trying to do a while I'm trying to do a plank. I was about to say pop a squat. I'm so sorry. Where's my brain? Okay, I think it's time to do some planks. I am avoiding it terribly. All right, I'm good. Okay, is this gonna be, what, 40 seconds? So let me bring the timer back up. All right, here we go. All right, I got this. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's okay. It'll engage my core. It'll engage the whole body, upper body, and the legs. There was a pregnant lady that you used to work with? Uh-huh. And she could tell I grew up with a single mother. Aww. Ooh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so sweet. Yo, that's like a trophy. That's like a badge of honor. Like, you just know. Yeah. No, I definitely. The vibes don't lie. Vibes don't lie. It's always the impression. And like, you can call me mean, you can call me whatever, you can call me judgmental, but sometimes I feel like vibes don't lie. And then while I say that, meanwhile, my vibes are all over the place. I have to set really firm boundaries for myself, which makes me come off as a certain way when I'm trying to respect my own space, time, energy, efforts. Because if you haven't noticed, I'm very giving. I'm very generous to a point of a fault. And if I don't stop myself and be really firm and say like, hey, I don't accept this, or like, I'm not gonna tolerate this anymore, and it can be harsh. This is totally a topic to deep dive into, because I think it's really important. I feel like a lot of people don't understand the importance because they're worried about their peers, how they look, how they're going to be accepted, and all of that. And it's totally valid, but at some point, there's like a definition. There's like a line that you just need to make for yourself. Oh, I don't know. Ayo. Tell me more about it. What are you using right now? Meanwhile, I should do my planks really quick. Wait, what is it? You're on YouTube? Meanwhile, I need to set 40 seconds. I'm gonna be like doing 2 things at once really quick. So I got my timer. Both phone and PC on YouTube? That is so weird. Huh. I'm not sure why. That's really strange why the chat isn't showing up. Yeah, I've been having some problems with that on some days as well. It can be a little much. But yeah, I think being harsh or unreasonable, there's a difference between being unreasonable and just being like, okay, I've given you many, many opportunities to reflect, and it's not about apologizing. It's more about like behavior and respect. It's not always about like, oh, I'm sorry, but here, let me do it again, right? Then you just become a doormat. And so at some point, and like, again, people don't want to hear it, but at some point you just gotta like let go of certain relations that no longer how do I say it? That no longer respect you, I guess. Yeah? Respect you, yeah. Also, yo, Lay, thank you. I am not planking right now, but I'm about to. I was just trying to finish my thought. Yeah, and that's a difficult pill to swallow for some people. That's a medicine that not a lot of people want to hear, especially when you're younger. Yes, same. Scylla, that is people pleasing. I have it too. I'm actively working on it. It comes with challenges, but like, yeah, there's so much to talk about on that, and I love that we can all here talk about it, which is great. Yeah, that's fair, because you don't want to interact or interface with like a vampire, right? You have to set healthy boundaries, and it's not like you don't care. It's not like you're a bad person. No one's a bad person. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. No one's a bad person. It's not that black and white. It's not about being a bad person or not. It's about like establishing a fair boundary for yourself, protecting your own well-being, and like your own mental space. Like, so if you can't handle something, you shouldn't do something you can't do. Like, if you cannot swim, you do not know how to swim, you do not jump to swim and save someone, because you will both sink or flail. What you can do is like find some resources, find someone who knows how to help, like a lifeguard. Say, hey, someone's drowning, go help them. And then they'll be like, yes, got it, I'll do it. Right? Let you know, you did your part. You're done. Don't overthink it. Don't overextend. If someone's asking you to do surgery and you're not a surgeon, ideally you shouldn't perform surgery on someone when you don't know surgery, right? At best, you can encourage them to seek like some place that's reputable, etc. Anyways, I'm just yammering and avoiding my planks. So, without further ado, I shall finally do my planks, because I've been stalling like crazy. Okay, here we go. Plank time, and then we gotta do the cooldowns, and then we can yap some more as we go. So, I'm gonna do the planks. La-di-dee, la-di-doo. Let me set the timer on my watch so I don't... Okay, 40. Alright, I'm gonna time it really quick. Oops. Did that wrong. Alright, here we go. 2 seconds to get into the position. And we go. No, no, here we go. It already started. Alright, we're in the plank. We're holding. We're at like, what, 30, 20 something seconds? I don't know, because it kind of got wonky. Alright, here we go. 20 seconds. Almost there. About 10 seconds left. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Alright, okay. Whew. So I held it a little bit longer just because I had like a wonky start. I think what threw me off was that my kneecaps were kind of, I was like sitting on my kneecaps, and then the kneecaps kind of got a little weak. So I need to not sit on, like, I should not kneel on my kneecaps. Oops, because that messed up my, that kind of irritated the whole thing. So lesson learned. Before doing planks, do not kneel on the kneecap. Got it. So, oh, it's always the kneecaps, gosh darn it. No, so like, you know when you do a plank, your knees are up, right? And so as I lifted up to hold my plank, both of my knees got kind of like weird, because I was pressing on them as I was just stalling, you know, I was stalling. All right, here we go. 40. It's 40 seconds, but I give myself 2 seconds to get ready, because I don't have a, what's it called? The Stream Deck. I think having a Stream Deck would be kind of helpful if there was like a timer. Like if the Stream Deck could like activate the timer, all I'd have to do is just get into position, press the button, and bam, timer. Everything is succinct. Everything is synchronized. But nah, I just do it manually with the mouse, and just hustle. I'm gonna take a quick sip really quick, because boy oh boy. It's good to stay hydrated, y'all. Hydration is good. Oh man. I can't sit cross-legged either, because then it doesn't capture. Alright, I guess I'll just kind of kneel like this, where I'm on like on my tippy toes. Yeah. I am basically just, what is it? I guess it's like a cool down. So like between sets, what I do is I just kind of process that, let my body kind of relax a little bit, yap with you guys, catch up on whatever we were talking about. I guess not everyone has been watching Physical Asia or Final Draft. I am looking forward to, like I said, the collab with Mongolia. What is it? Someone mentioned it earlier, I think it was Panda. They mentioned the collab that Netflix and Physical Asia. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's like Physical Malaysia or like, hold on. Physical Asia collab with no, not Malaysia. Did I say Malaysia? Mongolia! Oi! Just all the Asia. Welcome to Mongolia. That's probably what it's called. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it's called Welcome to Mongolia. That looks exciting. That looks really funny. Oh my gosh, it's a Moti being carried by the South Korean captain, and that was the Mongolian captain, and Eddie, and that's the acrobatic person from Mongolia, I think, as well. Oh, that's so cool. Is it already out? Wait, Physical Welcome to Mongolia. Kim Dong-hyun, Amoti, Orkhan Bayer. Wait, when is this coming out? Alright. I'll check that out later. Alright. I need to do 2 more. Let's go. Alright, okay, got this. I'm gonna just yeet this, and we're gonna do the next set. Let's go! Alright, here we go. And we go. 30 seconds, about 30 seconds. Whew. Kneecaps are a lot better. For about 20 seconds, holding, remembering to breathe. Just past the 15-second mark, going down to 10 seconds. Almost there. All right, and we're good. All right, 40 seconds. Whew. All right, okay. We're good, we're good. Man, what is my heartbeat? I feel like my heartbeat is pumping out of my chest. Shoot. I managed to lower my heartbeat to like 60 beats per minute, but what was that? Doing a plank was, wow, 132. Okay. Doing a plank, 132. All right, no problem. All right. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Just shake it off. So our second set of planks, the Dunzos. We're gonna be doing the next set pretty darn soon. And then I think what we'll do is we'll have a nice little cool down, stretch, or we can just do a 15-minute cool down, but oh boy, what a day, what a workout. It's supposed to be beginner friendly. It's beginner, but is it friendly? I think it's all right. Yo, this protein shake with the yogurt is really, really nice. It's really good. I've noticed that having that little bit of protein and extra, I don't know, carbs or fuel really helps with the fatigue. It's like there's less fatigue. Is it flavored? Yeah, the protein powder is like, it's whey protein and it is chocolate. It's not too bad. It actually tastes okay. I do have some anxiety. I hope that there's no like weird ingredients like metal. I don't know. There's like some brand that I don't know what's going on, but like America's, I don't know, is it the FDA or whatever that like approves the food quality safety is like not so great these days. Like there was some problems with certain vegetables like tomatoes, they had to recall it. Pork is not so good. Some of the chicken is like questionable. It used to be like you would have to thoroughly check the poultry, like the animal, for diseases and everything. But now it's like not as thorough. Yeah. Imagine checking like 2 chickens or 3 chickens per minute. It's like you can't do that. Like you need time to thoroughly inspect like the toenails. You need to write things down, right? Like, oh, there's an open wound on the chicken's foot. I don't know. Or like it's like feathers are dirty and it isn't cleaning itself properly. It might be sick. It might have some injury. I don't know, before just tossing it into a frying pan. But I don't know. What do I know, right? I guess social justice POW is making its rise again because food safety apparently just makes me a social justice warrior. Claps. Good for you. It's ridiculous. I'm obviously being sarcastic because that's so ridiculous. Yeah, for real. It's kind of scary, for sure. There is undercurrent of anxiety. It's not like the same anxiety of like, oh my god, do they like me? Oh my god, are they gonna notice my blemish? And oh, I'm so self-conscious. It's more like, okay, I'm putting in food into my body and I don't know if it's gonna have like adverse effects or make me sick. That's just, I guess I don't know if that's anxiety. It's more like worrisome. Exactly. Yo, no, Japan and parts of Europe have a completely different like food grading system. I think even in Singapore they do as well. Yeah. Basically, like, if I remember correctly, in Japan, if the food or like ingredient is not approved by the government, you cannot sell it or distribute it. And then in Europe, they have this like policy where if you if the food is not proven or like hasn't been tested, they play it safe. They don't necessarily approve it until, whereas in America it's like, nah, eat it first, get sick, and then we'll consider maybe banning it. Maybe. Which is weird. It should just be like, oh, it's bad, ban, like no questions. People got sick, it's not good, get it out of the system. But nah, it makes money, doesn't matter, just feed it to the peasants. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't understand. Me no understandy. Does not compute. I've been slammed. I've been called all kinds of weird names for bringing up these types of topics. I don't know. It's kind of cringe. It's like, grow up. Like, this affects you. Stop pretending everything is okay when it's not. Like, just face the reality. But maybe that just makes me jaded and disillusioned and all kinds of things. Who knows? I don't know. But that's just me. Maybe I'm too woke. I am the woke one. Too woke. Go back to sleep. Here, take some NyQuil. In Australia, they're so strict. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's kind of interesting, actually. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, the food that you consume, like, your body is breaking that down. It temporarily becomes part of you. Yeah. No, Poette the woke. Wild. Yep. Good to know, right? Good to know. The more you know. The more you know. It's not even like what you know, it's also like how you use that knowledge, like how you apply it. Because like knowing is one thing, but like actually applying, because like you could know everything. You could know how to cure cancer, but you don't do anything. Doesn't even matter. You could know how to like cure your depression, but you don't do the steps. You don't physically put in the effort. You don't do the stuff you need to do. It doesn't even matter. You could know everything. It doesn't even matter. At some point, it needs to be turned into an actionable. It needs to be turned into something that produces like a metric, measurable result, right? Otherwise, like, it's just all in your head. Like, you just, okay, you're a genius. You know the solution. You know the answer to the universe. Now what? Like, how are you gonna make the world a better place? How are you gonna make it better for yourself, at least? Or maybe you just don't care. And then I feel like apathy is pretty scary, honestly. Apathy is like, I guess you could weaponize apathy. You can weaponize anything. You can weaponize your own emotions and tears, right? Like, play the victim by using your tears, and even though you caused the harm. I've seen that happen. I don't know, I guess you could weaponize apathy. You know, someone says, hey, I care for this cause. And then what do you say? You're like, oh, I don't care. You know, all right, cool. Like, what can you do, right? You can't really do anything if someone's gonna be like that. Or if you're like that, then I guess the idea is like you're complicit because you're not you're not actively engaging. Yeah, it's a rough timeline to be in. Like, there's just no right, or there's just no right. You just can't be right. It's just everything is wrong. Yeah, like if someone doesn't go get the help they want, if someone like doesn't like their appearance but they do zero actions, like they don't even do research on how to improve their skin, how to lose weight if they don't like their body weight, how to be more sociable. These are skills that you have to apply. You just, like, if someone has social anxiety, what are they doing to improve that? Like at some point you're gonna have to have in-person contact with the human, like face-to-face. The digital works for a period of time, and I can say it does, but it's not the solution. And Dr. K, if you guys know Healthy Gamer GG, he talks about this, and he actually brought up a really good point, and I'm yapping, but he brought up a really good point about like how back in the day with less technology, the older generation were forced to socialize in person, face to face, and they had to learn. It becomes like it's like, it becomes, he didn't say Darwinism, but it's like social, it is Darwinism at this point, but he's basically, in my opinion, implying a social Darwinism. You either adapt or you die. You either learn to talk to a person or you just suffer and you don't. You will dwindle. So you either adapt and learn the skill or you just don't. And that's harsh, but it's not me who's saying it. I actually think it's really interesting that Dr. K says it that way. And like, I can see that perspective. I can really see that perspective. It's harsh, but then again, the jungle is a harsh place, isn't it? And for me, it is actually true as well. From someone who has suffered from crippling anxiety because of like experiences that caused that crippling anxiety. I had to do kind of what Scylla said, exposure therapy. I had to slowly get out of my own head. And if that means being on the internet for a little while to use that as a crutch, cool. But if you really want to overcome that, you're gonna need to touch grass. I think the internet should be a tool, not an entire lifestyle. But, you know, at the same time, the internet lifestyle can make companies money. So the longer I keep you online, the more money I make, right? So that's the idea. Yeah, they have to fend for themselves, sure. Yeah, it gets pretty insidious. Welcome to the wokeness, and it doesn't have to be scary. I don't want to like, I'm not trying to strike fear into people. I'm not trying to be pessimistic or dark. It's just the truth, and I think if you can find acceptance and learn to navigate, then you'll be better off than a lot of people. But if you're suffering from the system and not overcoming the system and like mentally overcoming your challenges or finding a way to your advantage, you are not adapting. You are not like able to adapt to the environment and situation. And that's a challenge. That's something I think about, actually. I'm not saying you as in like, I'm not calling anyone out. I'm saying like, it's like everyone, like me, you, everyone is what I mean when I say you. I'm also including myself in that as well. Yeah. Yeah, so it is what it is. Okay, so I've been stalling. I need to do one more plank. Give me 40 seconds as we process all of that wokeness. Just complaining doesn't, yeah, but being aware, but no action doesn't change the system or you. Exactly. And it's tough People don't want to hear that from me. They want, do you know what they want to hear from me? You know what they want to hear from their big, like, womanly VTuber or their pubescent, childlike female idol girl? They want to hear everything's gonna be okay. Ignore the problems of the world and put your money, spend your money on me. Buy my merch. Give me your money. Sell your soul. That kind of narrative. I'm just saying. They want to hear the 60. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna do my plank. Here we go. All right. I'm glad we have a sense of humor. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who's listening, can get a good chuckle, can see the perspective, isn't gonna go on the internet, slam the keyboard and said, Poette is a social justice warrior. Mwah! I appreciate you. Here we go. 40 seconds. Let's do this. Here we go. Where are we at? We're at 35. Engage that core, lower the tailbone, keep that shoulder relaxed, neck straight. We're almost there. 25 seconds. Let's go. Let's get it. Remember to breathe. Keep that core engaged. 15 seconds. Here we go. Keep that tailbone low. We got about 5 seconds. Keep going. You got this. All right, here we go. That was 40 seconds. Good job, guys. We did it. High five. Woo! Good job, good job. Thank you for a very good exercise. That was good. And I appreciate the very thoughtful conversations while I struggle to engage my core. Haha. Anyways, let me just roll up the yoga mat and I'm gonna haul over the Lanos stationary bike and we are gonna do some 10-minute cardio to cool down. So, good stuff, good work for showing up, tuning in, engaging, talking, working things out. I swear, sometimes you just gotta, to put it bluntly, shut up and do it. I need to hear that sometimes, actually. Sometimes I overthink things. I overthink a lot of things, and at some point I mentally tell myself, Poe, just stop overthinking and just do the thing that you need to do, like, eventually, you know? Like, just scary. You're processing it. You're getting there. It's not easy. That kind of thing. Oh yeah, oh boy, here we go. Oh dear, no. Okay, I am hauling over Lanos, my stationary bike. And y'all can hear the glory. I can hear the glory of the stationary bike. Yep, and we are gonna, let's see, just test out there we go, that works. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are ready. Okay. Corner Poe is not happy. We're gonna just not do that. Corner Poe said no, not on my watch. All right, we got this, guys. 10 minutes. It's time to cycle or do some sort of cardio. Get that heart beating, whether it's jumping jacks. If you want to use this time to stretch, that's cool too. But yeah. Anyways, what were we saying? We were talking about, like, action, right? And I think part of the whole workout streams, oops. I'm good. So part of the workout streams is to kind of integrate that, you know, momentum, that idea of, like, just slowly try to do 1 push-up. Try to do 2 push-ups. Just do the thing, just show up, try your best, don't overthink it. And I think like working out really helps get you outside of your head. It gets me outside of my head. So I do appreciate being able to share my workout with you, with everyone who's tuning in, who's considering to work out, integrate it into their daily life, or just needs a little bit of a motivation or pep talk. I don't know. Do action and then do even more action, right? Yes. Do the thing. Keep doing the thing until you get better at the thing, whether it's music, learning a new instrument, piano, whether it's learning a new language, whatever it may be, you know, Italian, German, Japanese, Korean, Mandarin, Mongolian, whatever language you want to learn, Russian, doesn't matter. English, if that's your, you know, second language, Spanish, whatever. Just keep at it. Yeah, it's really hard to create that patience. For me it is. I don't know about other people. I'm speaking from my experience. It's I'm really hard on myself, and again, that is something I'm working on. And I think if anyone can relate to that, I am like actively, it's not a tutorial, but I'm like actively sharing kind of like the ways I think to try to bypass some of that, those like thought, what is it? Those thought traps that get you stuck, right? Because I'm currently navigating that as well, as I mentioned earlier, with like goals and content creation for next year, 2026. Someone was really nice earlier. It was either Lord Umbra or it started with a W-Y very. I think it was Umbra, but they mentioned keeping like a document and like a list on the side. So when I do actually want to talk about this with everyone, I can do that with more organization and thoughtfulness. And it seems like a no-brainer, right? But I don't think people understand how important it is to get these little reminders. Like, even telling someone like, don't forget to breathe. A lot of mental health practices actually focus on breath work. All right, about the schedule. We don't talk about the schedule. Let's talk about the schedule. I don't have a schedule. The only schedule right now is Wednesday workout. That's it. Same time, same place. You know the drill. Everything else is extra for now. That's just for now. Because I told, I think I mentioned, I was telling everyone, my schedule is kind of weird right now. I have to wait until things settle down with my part-time job and then just figuring out a rhythm for myself. And then I'll slowly integrate more stuff. I would like to do more stuff, do more streams, but I'm also getting over the mental, as I'm pedaling faster, I'm also getting over like my own perfectionism slash derpy, like, it's really embarrassing how I study. I want to do learning streams with everyone, but as I mentioned before, when I learn something like a language, it's really annoying, I think. I don't even like it, but it works for me. I don't know another way. I've seen other tips and tricks. I haven't been able to implement them. So I just do what's like comfortable for me, which again, I should learn to pivot. I should try something new. I really should. I'm building up to it. Just give me a second. I'm working on it. I'm working on the schedule. So it's good. Yes, same time, same po channel. It's all good. We Gucci. Cause I do kind of want to move away from like heavy gaming. I want to reserve community gaming as like a treat, as like a celebration, as like a reward, not as like a daily thing. But that's just me personally. That's how I feel I can find balance with the digital space. So it is what it is. Like, I'm really interested in doing like learning a new language because I think it's really helpful. But for me, I'm very much a visual learner as well as like, well, okay, I think I learn best by like seeing, hearing, and doing, which is, you know, that's like the best for me, but I think I can do pretty well learning just visually. But I think as like for a language, it's best I learn like kinesthetically, where like my muscle, it's like it becomes muscle memory if I keep repeating the same word and I try to like remember how to say things correctly. So it's like shooting a basketball hoop. It becomes muscle memory at that point. So I'm just worried like I will spend a full hour trying to memorize like one word. I would like look into the origins of the the etymology of a word or of a sentence or of a sentence structure and like the context that it's been used. So basically what this is all to say, I am slowly building up to like hosting Japanese learning streams where we learn the Japanese language together. I just haven't found a system that I feel comfortable sharing. So, like I remember taking a Japanese learning, like a class at a local community college, and I basically learned the hiragana, just repeatedly writing the characters in a notebook over and over again. Like a full notebook pages were filled with the hiragana, and it actually worked. It was like muscle memory, it was repetition, and then like over time I would like make it look nicer or try to. Gotta learn on the backstory and history of one word, spend hours reading the Wikipedia page, then forget it the next day. No! That is my biggest fear. No, I have to constantly, actively utilize the words. Like, what was it? The one that I'm still actively trying to learn is the word that you say it after you finish a meal. Whereas you say itadakimasu before you start eating the meal. And you say, after the meal, you say, was it gochisousama deshita? So I'm getting a little bit better at it. I still have to pause and think about it. It's not super natural, like a natural word that I can say. I still have to think about it. I still have to make sure like, okay, did I say all the syllables correctly, in the correct order, in the correct tonation that mimics or attempts to mimic the natural sound of the language. That's how my brain works. That's the perfectionism of my brain. I don't know, maybe I'll do some research and see other study methods and I'll give it a try. And then if people find like, oh hey, this is like a really good study method, then cool. Yeah, but how do you talk to Japanese people if you don't know how to talk in Japanese? Ah! Questions. Alright, here we go. So we just finished our cycling. Let's go. Whew, heart rate is beating. We have the heart rate beating, which is good. Oh, let's see. Ta-da. With confidence. That's so funny. Heartbeat. Let's check out the heartbeat. Confidently incorrect. Ah, yes. The best way, the only way to learn a language. I don't know why my face is like that, but I'm at like 136, 135 beats per minute from that cooldown. Oof. Just taking a moment, catching my breath. All right. Time to yeet Lanos. I'm going to yeet the stationary bike. One momento. Eh. Okay, I am back. Lanos, the stationary bike, has been yeeted. I am now stretching my shoulders and attempting to stretch the old legs, the inner thighs, or the back of the thighs. Basically, I don't even know how to call this stretch. Let me see. All right, this music has served me well, but it is time. Dun, 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 dun. It is time to retire the good background music of the upbeat musical notes. Anyways, yeah, so learning Japanese would be kind of fun. Gets the old noggin working. Actually, I think there's a study done about how language learning, as well as certain arts and crafts, can help with I think it's neuroplasticity. It's either neuroplasticity or something related to like emotional or resilience. I think it's neuroplasticity, but it might help with like regulation as well, because you're not focused on your emotions when you're doing a task. Usually, it's working a different part of your brain. But I'll have to double check on that. I better set a Pomodoro before I lose track of time. Extra plasticity due to the microplastics? Oh, aren't you funny? We got a wise guy over here. But ain't that the truth? Nah, dude, neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to, like, I guess in my own words, bounce back and like repair itself and like reconfigure, realign itself after something that's really affected its, to put it simply, brain get damaged, damage is recovered, and now brain is back to normal. Neuroplasticity. In a nutshell, poorly defined, but still words. Microplastics in the brain, I wouldn't be surprised. It's crazy how yeah, so okay, not to call anyone out, because I know I have some folks in Southeast Asia, which is pretty cool. Brain good. I think it's also it's used in Vietnam, I think, as well as in Thailand, but like I think they use, is it bamboo leaves? No, it's some kind of palm tree leaves. But basically you use these leaves and you wrap the food, and then you just fold it. You don't even need staples. You don't even need tape. If anything, you might need a little bamboo stick to like poke it closed, but then that could be like a hazard. Someone accidentally pokes their eye out, and then that's a lawsuit in America. But and then in like China, banana leaf, thank you. Yes, banana leaf. I love those things. I love them. Oh my god. I don't know why. They're so satisfying. In I forget if it's northern or southern China, but it's like it's everywhere in Asia now. Is it called zhangzi? But basically it's a Yeah, it's a like a rice dish. Rice like is wrapped up in yeah, it is banana leaves. Let's go. And then you can put filling inside with the sticky rice. It's so good. I love, there's like sweet, and you can put like sweet potato or like red bean paste, but I do like the savory ones. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's a rice ball and a banana leaf, and then you wrap it up with the string, or in some places it just, they like wrap it in a certain way that it doesn't need string. And I'm like, why can't we have that? Why can't we have pizza wrapped in banana leaves? Let's go. But nah, it's gotta be a cardboard, highly processed paper box that might have some weird wax coating, and then you end up eating the wax because the pizza's hot and the pizza melts the wax. So not only do you get to eat microplastics, you get a nice layer, a nice film of wax to go with it. Oh, lotus leaves. Oh yes, in some of their foods it's pretty cool. Yeah, let me see, lotus leaves. I think those are the ones that they're really, yeah, these things, they're huge. The lotus leaves, they're really big, and usually it's dried. Sometimes it's still fresh, like it's not super dry. Yeah, those are really, I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's kind of cool. I think that was very innovative. I think it was really nice. Here's a hot take. You're not gonna find it anywhere else. I think plastic straws and plastic bags should just not exist anymore. Stop the production of it. No more circulating. Just whatever plastic bag or plastic straw still exists gets like used, like reused. For example, certain water bottles. That's another thing. Water bottles. Why? What did people used to use to carry water? I think it was some kind of like organ. They used like the stomach or gallbladder of an animal. Why can't we have gall sacks again? Why? Why not? It didn't hurt nobody. All right, maybe not gall sacks. Or I guess they used to have like wooden buckets or wooden pail. Whoa, wait, is there such a thing as like a wooden water bottle? I've never. Oh, there is. They're bamboo water bottles. What? Oh wait, but I think inside might have like some kind of metal. I have questions. Anyways, okay. Anyways, that is the end of my hot take. There you go. Poe's got some hot takes. Whew. It is. It's kind of weird. I didn't like think about it actively, which is like my own fault. There was something that I was kind of not forced, but I had to watch for my undergraduate, and it was in the humanities. It was one of the humanities classes, and I think it was called Story of Stuff. I think it was called Story of Stuff, and let me think. Yeah, it still exists. It's from 16 years ago. Haha. And it was very eye-opening. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it's really good. If you get a chance, it's like 21 minutes. It's a 21-minute video. And I, like, to this day, after undergrad, I'm still thinking about it. I am still here thinking about Story of Stuff from 16 years ago. Well, actually, let me think. Yeah, the video is 16 years ago, but I don't think I watched it back then. Right? Yeah. That is a very good point. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I know, right? Like, why? How? How did we get here? How do we go back? There's no going back, only forward. It do be like that. So it is what it is. There are certain countries that do a better job at handling waste. You know, it's not perfect. It's not like perfect, but it's, again, there's better and then there's not good and could be better. But it is just like, I hate to say like I don't have control over it, because when I buy, let's just say I buy food, it comes packaged. Actually, unless I go to the farmer's market, and then in which case I bring my own little cloth bag, right? I bring like a little clean bag that I've washed and I know it's clean, and maybe if I want to like separate my vegetables that I buy and eventually take home to wash and scrub and clean more thoroughly before I consume and cook with, yeah, that is always a possibility. Oh, paid import waste. Ew. The mythical away that is implied in throwing away. No! Nah! Oh. Throwing away. It's not. You know, I saw this really funny thing the other day. It's somewhere in China, and it was a community cleaning service or something like that. There were these guys, and there were like 2, 4, like at least 6 of them, and they're just walking in like 2 rows of 3, and they're like dressed up like, I don't know, it's not necessarily cosplay, it's just they're just dressed up like in some kind of traditional, really aesthetic attire. And it was so funny because they carried their own speakers and like had their own background music. It was kind of epic background music. And then instead of like an actual sword, because they looked kind of like some kind of like wuxing like warrior, you know, like some Chinese fantasy, I don't know what word I'm trying to say, but it's like fantasy character, and instead of like a sword, they were tongs. So he would like epically draw out his sword, but it actually ends up being little tongs, and then he like picks up the little trash that's on the ground, and then another guy would like swoop in all epically, and he has a basket. He's carrying a backpack that's like actually a basket, and then he kneels down just for his little friend to like put the trash in the backpack. It's so funny. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, yes. Xian. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but something like that. Yes, that is what I'm thinking. That was, I don't know, I wanted to send it to you guys. But I felt kind of like, oh my god, this is so random. It's so funny. It looks like they're called sanitation workers. They're sanitation workers in China, but it's so funny. They're so like, they're in character. Some people call them NPCs. I don't think that's an insult. It's like they're like a character, like from some video game. It's so entertaining, and the comments are kind of funny, and they're just having a good time. The comments are pretty funny, actually. So yeah, waste, recycling, don't litter. Yeah, sanitation ninjas. Yes, I guess I should send it to you guys on the fan cord, just because I think it's kind of funny. I've just been getting a lot of information. Oh yeah, another quick thing before I attempt to wrap up, but I am enjoying this little conversation. It's always really nice to catch up with folks, the scholars in the community. So yeah, Saturday I'm thinking is when I'll reschedule, and instead of making it like a Poette vents, it's like, you know, vents to the scholars angrily, emotionally, it'll be something more related to like a learning, a moment to learn, reflect, apply, integrate. I found this video called Emotional Ownership Method. That's what it was called. I was trying to remember it earlier in the stream, and I called it something else. I think I called it like Emotional Accountability Method, but I guess it's called the Emotional Ownership Method. And then there's another one called the Entitlement Prevention Method, and it's related to child development. Actually, it's child development skills, but instead of like, I mean, yeah, it's good to, you know, start this when they're kids so they learn the skills and have the predisposition for it, but I think these are skills that as adults or as young adults or however, whatever age and mental, whatever age or mental capacity you have, I think it's appropriate to at least learn about. And then, oh boy, dare I say it, there's a lot of unlearning to do. Sometimes I forget that unlearning is actually just as important as learning, because if you learn something new, but your, I guess, cognitive bias or your predisposition is already set and solidified in what you know and what you have learned, then learning something new means nothing. It's just, you know about it, but like you're not willing to adapt or apply a new skill, whether it's for communication, in future relationships, in your own, the way you talk about to yourself about yourself, so i.e. self-esteem, all these kinds of things. So for me, I have a lot of unlearning to do, and I also have a lot of relearning as well. And I do look forward to applying these new skills. It's not easy because, as many of you may know, learning a new skill is difficult. Sometimes you can pick it up really fast, and that's great. Yay! Like, ooh, thumbs up, yay! But other times it doesn't come easy, and it takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of trial and error. So there's these two skills that I might use in our next community meeting / discussion, and where we can talk about a few things more in depth. And I really wanted to share the emotional ownership method as well as the entitlement prevention method, because actually I never had a word for it, but both of these things really resonated with me and something I strive for a lot. And I know not everyone is going to feel the same way or do the same thing as me, and that's fine. I'm not trying to make people carbon copies, but if you do tune into my content, the hope, the idea is to pick up some new skills that can make your life and your relationships and your overall well-being better, because I personally like that for myself. So, oh, I hope not. Actually, you know what's really funny? The other day, the lights, like the whole street, just lights out for, I don't know, what seemed like maybe 5-10 minutes. So it did come back on, but when it came back on, it was like poltergeist. Like, everything was super bright because all the lights were on, right? Like there was like two rooms there were. And then like the refrigerator beeped, the microwave beeped. It was like poltergeist. I was ready to just like sleep through it. I was like getting ready to sleep, but then suddenly all the lights are on and then like beeping. I'm like, oh my God, are the drawers gonna start like flailing as well, and all the silverware is just gonna start floating? And yeah, felt like poltergeist. But yeah, that happened the other day, so hopefully it won't happen again. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with like a technical thing, or if it was affected by like the weather or funding. I hope that's not a funding issue. Oh my god, that's scary. Gonna need to get our own generator so we don't rely on the grid. I don't know, or however that works. Anyways, yeah. It was pretty wild. But yeah, no, it came back on, the lights came back on, and the whole street was lit up again within like 5-10 minutes. It's not a big deal, but I was like, ah, well, this again. Got my flashlight. You know, that actually made me realize that I set up like a little emergency like grab and go kind of thing. It was always kind of there, like it was just all over the place, like here and there. But then I thought, okay, if this is gonna happen again, and if there's like a flood or there's some emergency evacuation, I should just have everything in one place. So I made a little in one of my little storage containers that's like by the door. So I put some of my flashlights, like not a pocket knife, but just like a survival knife, just in case you need to, you know, cut something open, you know, whatever. There's like some like hand towels or face towels in case, you know, for hygiene. And what else is in there? There's like a deck of cards. I don't know, either fuel for fire or just to pass the time. The old what is it, analog way. It's not related. No, if you say it's directly related to my meeting schedule, that sounds like a conspiracy. That sounds like the government's after me. Oh my god. They know when I'm plotting the revolution. That's never gonna happen because we as a society are way too reliant on like the groceries and the agricultural department. Like no one actually produces their own, has no gardens. That's another thing I learned. I don't know if I posted it in the info dump, but lawns. A person's lawn is used to be a signal of wealth, because like, oh, I have all this land, but I think a lot of the lawns should be turned, another hot take, Poette believes that all the empty lawns should be turned into community gardens, or just gardens of vegetables and food for humans and animals. Anywho, end of hot take. The woke is off again. Poe is ready to have the most important meeting with the scholars. Electricity off. It's supposed to be on. It's like some weird reverse concert. Instead of turning on all the lights and turning on the sound speakers, everything just, the grid gets turned off. Yeah, the gardens and like the backyards. But here's another thing, like the gardens in some places, there's rodents, like what is it, gophers? The gophers will get them. Or if you have raccoons or other, like, I guess not squirrels, but definitely gophers or little creatures will get the vegetables if you're not careful. There was like something went viral. It was I think it was a gopher. I think it was a gopher. Some man had a garden. It was like vegetables, like tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, fruits, like plums, pears, apples, whatever. But the gopher got to it, and then the gardener guy had a little camera, and without fail, this little creature, not a raccoon, I think it was some kind of gopher, was always eating the gardener's vegetables in front of the camera, like without a doubt, just like face forward munching, like. And then eventually the farmer thought it was really funny, made another plot of a garden. So there's two, one for the little gopher and then one for himself. And then he found that like the gopher brought his whole family. Is that like the kids, the little tiny gopher babies came and ate too, and it was pretty wholesome. I thought it was pretty wholesome. But it can be very frustrating if you're trying to make enough food. Produce or grow enough food for yourself. I think this guy was just growing vegetables as a hobby, and yeah. And then like the weather where I live is not very conducive to gardening, or I just don't have a very good green thumb. Maybe a combination of both. But regardless, I think it's better to grow things in like a hot place. I think just things grow better, in my opinion. But I do know that like having a garden takes a lot of effort and time, because you do want to monitor and check that, you know, there's no bugs or disease or, again, rodents that you don't want, pests to get into your garden and, you know, ruin your hard work. Oh, yeah, you know, I was really discouraged by the community gardening project. I felt so discouraged. I didn't feel like an update was needed, because there is no update. The potatoes didn't turn out the first bucket, which still wasn't done, by the way. Like, they were still premature, which I thought was really weird because it's been a year. And the potatoes still seemed very premature, or maybe that was just the type of potatoes. And this is where my inexperience comes in. I dug them out, and there was like 2 really big ones, but they looked really pale, and I couldn't tell if that was like the type of potato they are, like a white potato. Definitely not a brown, like the russet, what is it? What are the brown ones are called? The russet potatoes. Definitely not those brown potatoes. So when you think of gardening, you think more of flowers and decorative plants instead of veggies. Yeah, I guess maybe that is gardening. I guess when you use the word gardening, it does imply something more like floral, but I guess farming is more associated with like food and agriculture. You didn't know what type of potato you were growing? I got these little seed potatoes, and they were not labeled. I think what it was is like they didn't have any seed potatoes. They just had some like random wrinkly ones that were already sprouting, and I just took them at a discounted price, and they just gave it to me in like this whatever box, and I just took them, and I'm like, okay, here we go. That was probably the biggest mistake. I really do want to learn more gardening. I think it's really important to have that skill as a skill, but also as like a hobby. But now I have too many hobbies. I don't want to do all of the things. A lot of flowers grow much better in cold than in warmer climate. Really? Huh. You're gonna have to send me some flowers that grow better in like warmer or colder climates than warmer ones. I feel like all flowers and plants love sun, and you know, they photosynthesize better. Mystery potatoes from the clearance aisle. Oh my god. Why does that sound like something that's so me? Oh my god. That's so me. Losing my mind. Oh my god. But it's true. It's so true. Mystery potato seeds from the clearance. I was so desperate. I was so determined. I was like, I'm gonna get something, even if it kills me. I was like, I'm so determined, and I took them, and I bought them, right? Scylla says, Mom and aunts love flower gardening, and they always said they wish it was colder. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Nah, they need to grow some flowers that thrive in the heat. Like, isn't it? I thought it was like roses. I thought roses grow really well in the hot weather, and sunflowers as well. I don't know what flowers your mama and aunties are trying to grow. I'm actually curious because I wonder if I can grow them. Maybe not, because I don't know how. I'm like a hit or miss. I either have a really good green thumb or I just botch it. I can't get over the potatoes from the clearance aisle. It's so over. I'm so done. I retire. It's over for me. I should give up, but I won't, because I think exploring new hobbies like gardening and growing like a fruit or vegetable patch sounds really nice. I mean, I have a lemon tree. Does that count? So minimal. It's very low maintenance. I'm trying to think. The lemon tree, it's just water. Sometimes I throw out my coffee grinds. Like, so I'll make like 1 cup of coffee and I'll have like the coffee grinds, and then I'll just toss the coffee grinds at the base of the lemon tree, and then call it a day. Yeah. I'ma just sip on my protein shake, a well-deserved protein shake. I do. Yes, that is a yes. I do. I do get lemon trees. Or lemons from the lemon trees. I do get the lemons from the lemon trees. The lemon tree produces lemons, actual lemons, yes. They're pretty good sized lemons, actually. I use it for like honey lemon tea, lemon honey tea, whatever. It's pretty good. Yes, the eggshells, so good. You know, there was a period of time I really wanted to get one of those decomposing machines. So it's so basically you put all your like raw food. It can be like chicken bones, scraps, tomato skins, whatever, just whatever you don't finish. You put it in this little container. It's either like really big or like kind of small and compact. And then you press a button overnight. It literally turns into dirt. Literally, it dehydrates everything in there. But you do have to keep it on for like, I don't know, like 12 to 24 hours. And it creates this really amazing compost. I used it a few times. My parents hated it. Well, my mom hated it. She was like, this is such a waste of money. Don't get that. So I cleaned it out and then I returned it because I guess if it was cheaper and didn't use as much electricity, maybe it's more worth it. But I thought it was pretty awesome. Like, I don't have to pay for dirt. You know, I don't have to go out and buy dirt. I can just make it myself. Yeah, eggshells are great. My family and I have used a compost bin, so it just makes dirt. Yeah, from the compost scraps though. It's really fast. Before, like, farmers would just put the stuff to decompose in the dirt, cover it up or leave it out to just air dry, and then shovel it into the ground, and then it just slowly decomposes. But yeah, there's different brands that make these compost machines. I think it's great. It's like a built-in dehydrator. So it dries everything. There's no smell. There's like no smell. It's just dirt at the end of it. And it's like it's kind of moist. Some of it's kind of moist, not in a gross way. Like, you know when the dirt is like really like loose and fluffy and like damp, but not like wet. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but it just felt really nice. Like really good fertilizer and soil. It was really cool. So that was pretty cool. I do wish I had something like that, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm not actively farming or gardening, and it's not like I can vlog it, which is kind of sad. Don't have the equipment or the structure for it. the brain power. It'd be so nice though, just to like do a little, hey, I'm watering my cherry tomatoes. I have grown cherry tomatoes before. I used rice water, so in addition to not necessarily just throwing out the eggshells, but using it as compost and fertilizer, I used rice water. So when you wash the rice, because you're supposed to wash the rice, you wash the rice, and then what I did was I poured the rice that I used to wash the rice grains with into like a jug, like a jar, a big container, a bucket or whatever, a small bucket. And then I rinse the rice like 2 or 3 times, and then it slowly dilutes. But there's a lot of nutrients that gets washed out or washed off of the rice, in addition to like dirt and whatever you're trying to clean off. And yeah, it really helped the cherry tomatoes. And then I used coffee grinds as well, because tomatoes are acidic. So the acidity from the coffee grinds, after it kind of like decomposes a little, mix it in with the ground, it was just super great, like for the tomatoes. Without a machine, you can get a bucket and use some kind of substance. Like there's a thing. Oh. I did not know that. There might be some kind of, I think I know what you're talking about actually, Scylla. It's like, I know it's to speed up, I don't know if it's like an enzyme. I'm not sure if it's like a powder or a liquid to help the stuff decompose faster. I don't use it. I've heard of it. I think a lot of like larger facilities might use it. And that's another thing. I don't know if I like using chemicals. I do, again, I really liked that like decomposing machine. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, hobbies, gardening, more analog things to do. I am also trying to find more analog activities. Yeah. But it's rough because everything is digital. It's better to organize it digitally. Blah, blah, blah. Google Docs. Yeah, all of that is digital. Oh, well, just do the best we can. But yeah, any plans for the rest of the day? I know we're in 2 different places. For some people it's afternoon, others it's approaching the evening time. Yeah, I should do more planning. I'm trying very hard to like stay away from the computer because there's something about I think there's something about the computer light, or just I get really locked in to my work. Hi, I'm Poe. I'm a workaholic as well. I am here to work on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, there should be some fireworks and stuff. Is there like are you gonna like watch something where like the countdown, there's like a countdown for it? Like what do people usually do on New Year's besides just, I don't know, maybe walk around downtown or something? I have my room light on. That may affect it actually. I do know that like the light either from my room or the computer messes with my circadian rhythm a little bit. So I have to, that's why I put like a curfew for myself. I'm trying to get off all electronic devices and not be like chronically on after a certain time, after like 10 p.m. So I'm off of it by like, I get notified at like 9:15 to wrap up whatever work I need to do. So by like 9:30, 9:45, I'm like, I can like get off of the electronics. People pack themselves in an enclosed area and then watch a glowing orb. That is so true. That describes it perfectly. I could not have said it better myself. That's kind of true though. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to think about like renewal and things like that. I still have yet to confirm the current Gregorian calendar, wasn't it designed to make it easier to, it has something to do with taxes. Is that true? Does anyone know? The Gregorian calendar that we follow is not based off of nature or like the moon's cycles or the seasons. It's based off of like tax season to make it easier for accounting or like financial reports to, I don't know. It's hard to believe. I'm in so much disbelief. Oh, that is the system we live in. Another hot take by Poette. We should go back to the lunar calendar where we base our rhythm, our societal rhythm and schedule based on the phases of the moon, the turn of the Earth on its axis around the sun as it orbits in space. Anyways, end of my hot take. End of my hot take. All right. I'll be here all year. Thank you very much. Yeah, so mark your calendars. I will make an announcement for Saturday, January 3rd-ish, or the 10th. I'm trying to think, would the 3rd be better? Would the 10th be better? Maybe the 3rd, just make it sooner. Or do we need more time? I don't know. I'm still debating. I gotta check my schedule. I write everything analog on a planner because I enjoy the process of using colorful pens and writing. So it'll either be on the 10th or the 3rd this week, this Saturday or next Saturday, where we'll have a nice discussion where I can apply my learning of the emotional ownership method and own up to my feelings and not project my frustration onto other people. I can say, you know, I feel this way when this thing is done because of this and this and that, right? All right, I'll have my flashlight ready and my food in Ziploc bags ready to, in anticipation for the blackout. The apocalypse. The grid is down. I repeat, the grid is down. Yeah, so I think this will be a better, more planned out framework. I'm going to apply the emotional ownership method in the conversation we have as a community to express some of my concerns and try to also share this method with other people as a skill that they can adopt in the future for better communication, relationship dynamics, etc. Okay, that's the end of my TED Talk. I've appreciated our time together. It's been really awesome. Thank you so much for keeping me company, for the listeners and lurkers who are able to laugh along with the, I don't know, is this satire? With the irony. At least has a nice sense of humor and not like a jaded or sarcastic sense of humor. I don't know anymore. Oh boy, but it is what it is. Any final comments, some thoughts? Oh yeah, happy 2026. Thank you. I'm really glad I could spend time with everyone. It would have been nice. I was trying to plan a community gaming, but again, I should have given everyone like a week in advance. I completely just botched it. So that's on me. Maybe another time we can do teamfight tactics. Again, as an option for community gaming. Yeah, happy year of the horse. I think, is it the fire horse? Is it the, I think it's the fire, let me double check. I am curious, is it the fire horse? Well, I just know that there's a lot of fire in the, aha, it's the year of the fire horse. Let's go, I remember that correctly. Yeah, year of the fire horse is 2026. It begins in February 17th. Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to say anything right now, but maybe on Saturday I'll talk about the fire horse and what someone told me about. what that looks like for certain political figures. Teehee. It's metaphysics. It's I'm not gonna say it's wumbo jumbo, but it's interesting. I will share resources with you guys this weekend or next weekend, one of the weekends once I double check my calendar, but stay tuned. We can talk about the metaphysics of the fire horse next year. I'm kind of curious. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the positivity. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening, day, night, morning, wherever you are, and a good rest of their year. I will see y'all definitely next Wednesday. We're gonna keep going with this series. I'll slowly plan out more events and streams as we go. Let me just sit with it with my potato brain. Thank you guys. Yeah, take care. See you guys again soon. And be well.